Hello and welcome back. Hey, my name's cScot, and we're back on Mech Magic today. So very first things today, we're going to work on a couple things. One, we're going to look at the building we've done. We're going to dig a couple other things. We're going to do a little couple things of different starting mods that are currently in this. It'll help life early on as you start the game. And most of you are probably pretty far along, but I want to show it to you now in case you're not playing. So first things, let's take a look at our Chaos Altar here. So this has been running for about 18 hours now. And you see we've got 21 Chaos Essence in here with another 56 shards in here. This whole hopper is full of shards, and this our actual Chaos Altar is. So this is working really well. I don't think it's as efficient as it could be. So what I want to do is pull this down real quick, and we're gonna start with this. But what I do want to show you first, while I get this around, we have I got our building done. Or I started our building over there in our mesa. And so I think if you guys would just a second here and stay with me, I'm going to show you a quick kind of time lapse of that. And then when we get back, I will have this pylon done, and we'll place this new burner pylon, because I think it's going to be a little bit better for us. So enjoy the time lapse, and we'll see on the back side of it with this burner chaos pylon that's been done. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that. It's intense. There's a lot going on with it. It's taken a lot of time to get all that done. But it's working okay. And we're going to go over there and take a look at it. Some of the things I want to talk about today is chisel and bits. And I want to work chisels and bits with y'all just as something that I'm seeing here. So let me grab out some of this wool. We're going to replace this our passive pylon with this burner pylon there. Okay, and no tool. Gosh, I wish this broke quicker. Either way, it's okay. And then we're gonna fill this guy full of charcoal here. Charcoal's an easy thing to get. Now what I'm hoping is it's going to speed this up a bit. As you notice, there's no chaos being stored in this, so I'm thinking that if we speed it up and add more chaos to it, that hopefully will make this go a little bit faster. I might be wrong, but what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll pull all of these out. Let me start with this. Okay, we'll pull all of these out. We're going to put one in there again, and we will try this again for the next 24 hours or so. So in we go. Voila, and we should see it get put in here in just a second here. Okay, there we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. It's a little slower than I thought it was. Either way, I'm okay with it. Okay, so now this is going in here, and this should start up. Okay, so let's go see exactly how many we truly got. I'm really interested to see this number, just for the simple fact of, and we'll do it here. So here and here, 48. Come on out, would you please? It should jump in. Okay, so we started with one, and in an 18-hour period, we had over a stack started. So that's a pretty good return. I'll live with that. And if this actually speeds it up, I'm going to be a lot happier. So we won't need those shards. We'll put those in there. Okay, so let's talk chisels and bits and bits and bits. And I've played a lot with chisels and bits and more bits and more bits, if you can't tell. Okay, so we're going to pull all these out. We're going to grab a little bit of cobblestone out, and we're going to head over here, and we're going to talk about exactly kind of what we did and how we've worked on some things. I'm a little bummed out right now with the way that that curve is kind of going on this building. I haven't found anything else in this pack that creates nice curves and everything for us. And it's I've gone with the white terracotta, which you see right here. Looking at the straight up white concrete, I wasn't liking the look of it. I like this a little bit better. I've got some options here with slabs and with the terracotta shingle stuff that we can update a little bit. And then I'm thinking we'll come in with some little white pillars here with white concrete with chisels and bits pieces and work with that. But what's bugging me right now is you see it's not an actual true circle. It's so tough to get this. So what I've done in this was I took a block and I went into whatever photo editing piece of software you've got, and I basically took the texture in and I broke it into 16 modules, right? Because if you notice here, these things can be broken into 16 different areas, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 16 is what one block is, and then all the different ways. So it's in a volume. And then what I did was I laid out this look like this in that photo editing software, and then I drew an arc around it. And then I tried to go and get as close as I could to, okay, hey, 4 over 2 up. I need to cut in and out. Yeah, absolute serious pain. But it's a little odd from looking at it up from the top. But what I'm hoping for is that you can't see it from the top, because we're going to have this second layer here that kind of contrasts, kind of a juxtaposition, I would say. I think if I'm using that word properly. One's curving out, one's curving in. So hopefully we can do the curve out a little bit nicer than we can do the one curving in. And we'll see how that works. But it's going to start to take shape. What I'm thinking here as we do this is we'll run these terracotta shingle stairs all the way in. They'll plug in. And then what we'll do is we're going to do some green architecture on this. So we'll put some sort of maybe grass. Maybe it's maybe up top here we go with some gardens of some sort. But that's what I'm thinking we do here. And then this one I'll probably pull back up, maybe do a little arched roof, not arched, but maybe a little arched roof that comes up, then kind of connects back into here, and this stuff flows over the top of it, so that it all kind of blends into the area. That's just the thought right now. But let's discuss chisels and bits. And as much as I've been using these guys, let's discuss these, okay? So let's take this for instance here. Let's get us some actual chisels and bits. We'll go save material, and we'll just get all those bits put into our bit bag here. And then what we're going to do here is it's pretty easy. You set it down. You got your diamond chisel, your chisel. Now, if you hit the Alt button, which is what this is set at right now, without making any adjustments, you can take this thing and work it in multiple things. You can do a single bit, where you take that one piece off. You can do a line, which will go either up and down, left to right, east or west, will go down. You can do planes, which will drop these this way. You can do large cubes, which you can get some bigger areas there. You've got small cubes. You've got medium cubes. You got grid snap. I don't know if that one's going to work. Let's try this connected plane here. Oh, that one's cool. I like that. Yeah. Connected plane. I wish I'd have done that a long time ago. Either way, cool. All right, and then connected material. Yeah. So if you had multiple materials, draw region is. Yeah, it's a little odd, but oh, we can draw the region. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, cool. Wonder if we can do that. Can we go this way and then? Oh, we can. Oh my gosh, check that out. All right, that's very cool. And then you got the connected texture just like this. Boom. All right, and these will help you snap in and out of there. So here we go back into the game for some odd reason. But I did that and worked all of these up here. All right. Now there's a couple other things that you've got with this, which are these little design template sorts of things. So you've got a negative one and you've got a positive one. Okay. So the crafting recipes for these are, let me pull these up for you at chisel, and then they're really easily right here. So the positive one is just lapis, a bucket of water, and paper, where the negative one is redstone. So it's relatively simple and easy to build, but they make the transfer of things so much quicker. Instead of having to do one design all the way up and down, we've been able to do it a couple times, with just one. So let's take the positive one and let's take the negative one here. We're gonna to write it, you need to right click on it. So we're gonna right click. And you see now it's got the little number. It changes the kind of what it looks like. So that is actually been written to. And then we'll take this one, and so that one's a negative. So now what do these do? Well, let's take out and do a little bit of stuff here. So we will place down some of this cobblestone. All right. And then let's just use the positive one. So we'll start with the positive one first. If you Alt on top of it, you'll see that you can impose, replace, additive, or placement. So let's just do placement because that one's kind of an easy one. Boom, boom, easy, right? Okay. Let's see, additive here. Let me see if I can replace. I think we should be able to just replace. Yep, perfect. Okay, and impose. Oh, that put it in there. That's super cool. Check that out. All right, nice. All right, and then additive here. I might need to place some more down here. Okay, so additive. Boom. Boom, boom. That one does not want to work, so I'm okay with that. But the other three are really, really cool. Okay, next, the negative written one. So that one, there is no option in here to select and shift through it. Minus you can rotate the way it looks. Okay, so if we're going to additive this one here, boom. Okay, so it took just that look and it didn't replace the material, right? If I were to do that here, let's see here. I think it's this one we're looking at here, right? That will cut that out like that. Okay, so that's kind of the way this one works. It just takes a shape, so it's pretty cool. I'll tell you that you're going to want multiple of these bags if you're using them, because they get eaten up very quickly, as you can see right there like that. Look at all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is throw this one down here. I'm going to take our positive one, and we're going to select this guy right here. Whoop, and we're going to go placement, and we'll just go through here and add these, and we'll pick up all of these guys here. Whoop, yeah, perfect, right? And then same thing with a piece of cobblestone. Now what I found is that by doing it this way, when you get a full bag of little chisels and bits and stuff, it's pretty easy to get rid of them that way. So then we'll just additive this one, and then, okay, right, see, perfect. Okay, so that's all that. It should remove all of our cobblestone bits out of there. Perfect. And then we just pick all this up. What a pain, what a pain, what a pain, what a pain, but it's got some pretty cool stuff, and you can get really in depth with it. So, all right, chisels and bits, done. That's more than enough than I wanted to talk about it, but let's move on to the next piece. In today's thing, as you notice, everything is dropping all crazy like. There's all sorts of stuff. And I don't have any magnetization or anything, so we're going to work on that. But before we get to magnetization, I want to show you guys, we've got our little horsepower out here that kind of crushes ores, right? There is another thing in this mod pack that is very, very early game when it comes to kind of ore doubling, and very, very simple to do actually. So we're going to do that. Let me put away all this junk here real quick. Here. And just throw that, and that in there. Okay, that should be enough, and everything's clean. Okay, but in this pack, you've got thermal dynamics, thermal expansion, and thermal, all the McBobbers, right? But thermal foundation actually brings in some new the ores, right? And it typically solidifies the ores across it. Well, this pack has a special ore generation called OreGen, which is this. And Young Sandwich and his team have put together kind of this, and this is kind of solidifies the ores across all of the different mods that introduce new ores. So any copper ore is going to be OreGen or copper. All right, so it's all going to look like this. But with this thing, they've got this coal-powered crusher, which is no more than 3 pistons, redstone, and a furnace, along with cobblestone. I want to build one of these, and I want to see how well this works real quick. This shouldn't be too bad to do, so let's see if we can do this here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're out of wood. No problem. What do we have for oak? Oh, we got more than enough. Okay, perfect. There we go. And we should just need one more piston here. One more piston. Great. We'll do a furnace. Boom. One said furnace. And that should be it. So let's try this guy right. I want a spot where he's going to work somewhere. All right, perfect. We'll go right here. Okay. All right, so it looks like we put in charcoal there. And what do we have for ore stuff? Well, we got all our junk over here. So let's pull out a little bit of this. Well, we got plenty of iron, so let's try iron here, for instance, here. And we'll throw this into here and see how this works. Okay, it's not super fast. Oh, that's a cool animation. I like that. But it should double that up for us. You know, it's not fast. But again, you're talking about 3 pistons, a piece of redstone, and cobblestone. That's not too horribly bad for some way to be able to get this thing to work. So, boom! Oh my gosh, listen to that. So those can be automated too. So they can be automated with, you add this upgrade here, and this upgrade is easy. It's hoppers with a blank upgrade and iron, and that'll allow you to be able to add hoppers to it. And then you got a sound muffler upgrade, which is just wool and iron, and that's probably what you want to add to that, because that's kind of loud in the ears, if I do say so myself. But no, we don't need this. We got so much sulfur, we don't need it. Okay, last thing, let's discuss getting ourselves some sort of magnet. And I think, oh my gosh, that's going to drive us nuts for 32 more times. But this ring of magnetization, we're going to need this. So it looks pretty simple. I think we can do all of this pretty easily. Let's see if we can start this here. What are we going to need? We need iron and redstone. So let's see if we got any iron in here. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and some redstone. and I think 1, 2. Okay, we'll start with these. And what we're going to have to do is we'll build this guy up, and then once we get him built up, one thing we are going to need to do with it is put it into an energizer, right? Beautiful, thank you. All right, cool. And the energizer will build up real quick. That won't take long, but that'll be able to charge this thing. So, all right, so our ring here is going to be one said ring, which is just like this with glowstone and gold. Okay, and then that should be it. So we have a ring of magnetization now. Easy, 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 easy. But if you look at it and you read it, you see it says, hey, throw it into your energizer, and it'll suck up your CF. So what is an energizer going to take? Energizer. Beautiful. Okay. A little more redstone, iron casings, advanced coils, which are pretty simple. So we're going to need, looks like a total of 8 Restonia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And make sure that's, we're going to need a little bit more than that. So 8 plus another 4, so that's 12 total. Okay. Wow. We're going to have to get a muffler for you, buddy. You're really super loud, and you're only like a quarter of the way done. So here's this. We'll throw those out there. Okay. And was anything else we need for this? I think we've got everything else. Yeah, we do. So let's put this thing together here real quick. Or we're going to have to move that thing ways away. Here we go. Okay. And there, 1, 2. Okay, so those are good. So then let's see if we got this. How about gold in here? Gold. Okay, we do have some, so this is good. 1, 2. I only need... There, that should be more than enough. Gold, gold, and here, there. Okay. And now I think I've got... Yeah, I do have an iron casing over here. So that should finish out with the Restonia crystals, the advanced coil, and the iron casing. Gives us one said energizer. Boom. Alright, beautiful. Let's grab a little bit of our laser wrench, one laser energy laser relay, and let's hook this little dude up here somewhere. So this is power. You know what, I think right here is a good spot for him. And what we can do here is let's just put that on the side. Take this, boom to boom. Okay, and that start to fill up. We can throw that in there, and that'll fill that guy up. Our new ring of magnetization with crystal flux, and 2000, which is pretty good right there. Cool. Okay, so then to turn this on is just shift and right click. So let's see what we can do. All right, can I throw you down? And will you come into our inventory here? Ooh, yes, will you? Yes, you will. Nice. Okay, so that is going to help when we build our little building over there, because everything falls to the ground. You guys watch for a bit. I jump down on the ground, I go pick it up, I come back, and yeah, it's a pain. But we now have a ring of magnetization, so that's great. I can live with that. That'll be good. So that is where we're going to leave it today. We got a little bit done, knocked some things out that we really needed to get done. I'm pretty excited about it. I am excited for the next 24 hours to see how well our Chaos Essence generator is. And then I got some more building I got to get on, because that's taken a while. I just haven't had the time to put towards it that I've wanted to over the last couple days. So yeah, you know, it's kind of a bummer. But do take heed of this thing. This is a pretty nice thing for real early power generation. It doesn't take much. It took 3 total pieces of iron and 4 pieces of redstone, and the rest was cobblestone. So that was really easy to do. So until next time, y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Little things here and there that we're going to try to get done, but we've got a lot of bigger things we got to get working on. But before we can do that, we got to get certain things set up. So it's taken a little longer to set those up than I wanted, but we're getting there slowly. So I appreciate it as always. My name's cScot, and we'll catch y'all again very, very soon.